a Star Wars KOTOR következő részében. Ugye a legutóbbi részben felszabadítottuk a ligetet a sötétségtől. Itt is van a hölgy, aki átállt, ugye a Jedi, és a Jedi volt, aztán sötét oldal átállt, de ugye mi meg visszaállítottuk, vagy hogyan mondják ezt, visszatérítettük. Nem ide megyünk, tovább egyenesen, aha. Itt meg a mandalóriakat le kell győzni, van valami családi vissza is. Utána kell járni, hogy miket keresett Raven meg Malak, amikor itt járt. Na, nézzük. Nézzük, beszéljünk ezzel a Motello. Vagy milyen mondják a nevét.
My protocol droid tells me you are here on behalf of the Council. I was beginning to think my demands had been ignored, though I think your time would be better spent interrogating the Sandals as to the whereabouts of my son Shen.
Miért vagy annyira biztos, hogy Sandra lett?
Many years ago, I brought my family here to Dantooine to escape the crush of humanity in the core. Soon after we settled here, the Sandals arrived, and they have been a plague upon my house ever since. The injustices the Sandals have committed against the Matales are far too numerous to name. But the Council is well aware of our many disputes. Recently, I discovered several Sandral droids trespassing on my land. I have no idea what nefarious purpose lay behind their arrival. My own assassination, perhaps? Destruction of my property? Maybe a simple spy mission? I wasn't about to find out. My own security droids destroyed the invaders. Not a single one survived. It was shortly after this incident that Shen, my only son and heir to the Matali estate, vanished. Obviously, Nurik, the unscrupulous head of the Sandral clan, has abducted my son in retaliation for the destruction of his droids. The only resolution possible is the immediate return of my son. Why does the Council insist on stalling? The life of my son is at stake. Is it possible? Yes, of course. Now I understand. I am a man of the world, Jedi. I know how things are done. I will make a contribution of 1,000 credits to the Council in exchange for rescuing Shen from the Sandrals. I will present the credits directly to you, of course. Whether the Council ever learns of this donation is completely up to you.
A Jediket nem lehet megvásárolni, megőrizzük a függetlenségünket.
Nevertheless, my offer still stands. 1,000 credits for Shen's safe return. Know, however, that I will not sit idly by much longer. Eventually, I will take whatever action is necessary to rescue my son, including razing the entire Sandral estate. Until you find Shen, Jedi, we have nothing further to discuss. Suggest you hurry south to their estate, lest I take matters into my own hands.
Érdekes fizetne azért, hogy elhozzuk a fiát, de még azt sem tudjuk, hogy hol van. Érdekes, hogy ezek még mindig ránk támadnak. Legalábbis ugye azt mondták, hogy a sötétség miatt vadultak meg. Amit ugye a ligetben volt. Na, valami kúrva, nem tudom kúrva. Jó, nem Jedi-elme trükk, vagy minek mondjam. Úgyhogy mind a hármat megint. akkor itt vannak a maradék Mandaloriai.
So this is the meddler. You have caused us far too much trouble for a mere Jedi. I will add your head to those of the other Jedi I have killed and take yet another lightsaber for my own. Now you will know why the Mandalorians are feared.
Már nem mutattam el majd.
You'll never get me.
Hol volt az utolsó mentés? Innen egészen. Mindegy, most majd bentünk, mielőtt harcolunk velük. Azért megint beszélek itt az öreggel. Itt. Mert ugye kiderült, hogy megtámadták, és betörtek a droidok. Ami talán fontos lehet.
Soon after we set the engine recently, I have no idea. My own, it was short, obvious. The only, why did I will never the event and kick.
Oké, őket legyőztük. Majd itt akkor jobban körül kell nézni. Mert valami küldetést ad.
Take that. So be it. Take that. Just let's make this.
Hey, Bastila, you ever use the Force just for fun? You know, a little jolt to the Force to trip up some jerk who's ticking you off?
I would never use the Force for such petty and trivial revenge. The mere thought of it's preposterous.
Aw, come on. There's gotta be times when you thought about it. Don't be so stuck up. You can tell me.
I am not stuck up. I merely have the years of training to give me the wisdom and understanding to see how childish such an act would be.
Childish? Is that a crack about my age? You ain't much older than me, Miss High and Mighty. Just 'cause you're some Jedi doesn't mean you can be a prissy little... What the... Hey, that wasn't funny.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Mission. Come now, we have to get going. Please, do try to be less clumsy in the future.
Ez jó pofa volt. Várjál. Nem... Ugyan valami ilyesmi volt. Lehet, hogy a másiknak a fia, ha ennek elrabolták. Vagy mi a másik? Aha. Érdekes. Érdekes sztoria, így eddig. Ha jól értelmezem, akkor akit most találtunk, az a holttest. Ott ugye másik családnak a fia. De viszont én meg... Majd ezek után mentek.
I'm here.
Yes?
És És akkor szívóság fokozó. Harc is serkentőt is. Mindegyikből benyomunk a sűrűséget is.
I'm here. Huh?
Nem tudom, hogy itt az erő az hogyan értik, de azt is kap.
I'm here.
Vágyás ellen. Az fog kelleni. Ettől 8-ig. Adjunk neki ilyen nagy fegyvert.
Yes?
És akkor most mentettünk.
Ah, so this is the meddler. You have caused us far too much trouble for a mere Jedi. I will add your head to those of the other Jedi I have killed and take yet another lightsaber for my own. Now you will know why the Mandalorians are feared.
Egyszerűen le is győztünk.
The Force fights with me.
Tényleg ezek a serkentők. Legalábbis eléggé egyszerűen le lett győzve. De most már legalább akkor 2 fénykardunk van. De még mindig kevés az én erőm.
Yes?
Meg 2 nagyon max. De az tényleg van nagyon max, a 3 ilyen gyógyítás.
I'll show you. You cannot win.
Akkor így 2 10-es kapok így jobb. Pluszba. De csak egy idő volt, azt hiszem, hogy majd itt többen lesznek. Megint ott van.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
Jedi Tamás nevében.
If you are here because of Shen Matale's disappearance, you are wasting your time. The Sandals are not involved. This is nothing but a Matale witch hunt. You had left orders he was not to be disturbed, but given the circumstances, I will make an exception. Go into the main hall. Buren will meet with you there.
Csak így beenged a droid. Azt hittem, hogy bekísér.
I have been informed by my protocol droid that you wish to speak to me. I feel great sorrow at the young Matale heir's disappearance, but they are not the only family to suffer such a tragedy. Dantooine is a dangerous place. My own son, Cassius, has been missing for some time now. But I know nothing about the disappearance of Shen. Perhaps he and Cassius now share a similar fate. Cassius is dead? I was afraid of this. Yet in my heart I knew it must be true. What happened to my son? Cath hounds? I was so certain the Matale family was to blame. But this changes nothing. My own son is dead. Why should I shed one tear about the disappearance of my bitter enemy's son?
Typical. Anything to continue the feud which has become so customary to you people.
I must ask you something, though it is difficult for me. My son had a diary, his private, personal thoughts. Now that he is gone, I have nothing else to remember him by. Please, the diary means more to me than it ever could to you. I will give you 100 credits for its return. I thank you for this. The diary is all I have left of my son. We have nothing further to discuss. Please, leave me to my grief.
You are here from the council, are you not? Looking for Shen Matale? My name is Végigjatszas. Nurik is my father. He has not been himself since Cassius disappeared. He is mad with grief, and he is convinced the Matales are responsible. He's not thinking rationally. My father is a good man. When my mother died, he raised me and my brother by himself. He loves his children, and we love him. I just don't want you to judge him too harshly. You must understand that father has been under a terrible strain. I have no wish to disobey him. But there are matters where even my father's authority is not absolute. My father has kidnapped Shen Matale. He is holding him prisoner here in the compound. He feels this is a way to get back at the Matales, a way to get even for the disappearance of my brother Cassius.
I see. Well, there is the answer we seek. The Jedi Council should be informed of this at once.
No. Since Cassius went missing, my father has become unstable. He might hurt him if you do that. He no longer even cares if the Matales are responsible for what happened to Cassius. I'm afraid my father will simply kill Shen out of a mad, misguided lust for vengeance. The Jedi Council does not have the authority to search our estate, and if Father finds out his secret has been revealed, he might kill Shen right away. Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. Take this key. It will open an unguarded door at the rear of the estate. You and Shen can make your escape through there. There are many security droids guarding the halls. Please hurry. You are Shen's only hope.
Mi a probléma családotok között?
Alan Matale and my father have had problems ever since they settled on this world. To hear my father tell it, Alan is a brute and a bully, but a rich one. He feels his credits give him the right to step all over normal people. My father stands up to Alan because no one else will. But now he thinks Alan has taken my brother Cassius and has imprisoned Shen as revenge. Please find Shen and free him. You are my only hope.
De hisz meghalt, nem elrabolták. Ez mondjuk nekem is újdonság, hogy meghalt.
What can I do?
Yes?
Gotcha. Simple.
What?
Nem itt van. Mindegy, azért nézzük, mi van a ládában.
Gotcha. Simple.
What can I do?
Yeah?
Akkor nézzük.
Gotcha. Simple.
Na, meg is van.
Who are you? What do you want with me? Are you working for my father? Rescue me? No. I won't leave. It's too dangerous. It's not my own safety I'm concerned about. I'm worried about the fate of Nurik's daughter, Rahasia. She's been trying to convince her father to release me ever since I was captured. If I escape, Nurik will think Rahasia is to blame. Nurik is insane with grief over the loss of his son, Cassus. If I leave with you, it is Rahasia who will suffer. I cannot allow that.
Hogy vehetlek rá, hogy
If you
velem
can
gyere?
convince Rahasia to escape with us, I will accompany you. Though I do not know if she'd be willing to turn her back on her home and family. Who could imagine a Sandral doing such a thing for the sake of a Matali? But if she will not go, then I too shall stay. I would rather face my own death than have her face her father's wrath because I escaped.
Miért
My
jönnek
father
a
thinks the Sandals are thieves and liars who follow him here to Dantooine just to steal what he's earned for himself. My father is an egotist and can be violent at times, but I think he still cares for me. Rahasia's father seems to be falling into the same pattern as mine. They're both too unreasonable to be talked to about the other. I think the only hope Rahasia and I will ever have is if we can escape both of them. Please, find Rahasia and speak to her. Get her.
Akkor meg kell találnunk.
Yes?
Na, akkor kezdjük innen. Meg a droid. Már még 250 XP-t adnak. Vagy 355. Ami nem rossz. Jó, hogy innen jöttünk. Törheljük tovább. Ha már vannak raktár, semmi sincs, úgy tűnik.
Gotcha. Simple.
Yes?
Na, a szintet is léptünk. Meggyőzés. Jó lesz az a Jedi védekezés. Ez már csak 12-esen. Legyen ez a tudott befolyásolás. Kinyitottam itt ezt a nagy ládát. Na, meg is van, de erre még elnézek.
What are you doing here? Have you found Shen yet? Shen can be so stubborn sometimes. If one of the security droids sees me wandering the halls, Father will get suspicious. I can't risk it. But I know Shen would rather die than leave me here alone to face the wrath of my father. Tell Shen I will meet you outside the gates. I will wait as long as I can, but you must hurry.
Akkor most vissza, meg kell keresnünk, hogy hol van a... Ja, gyorshoz.
You're back. Have you spoken to Rahasia? I pray she's not just telling me what I want to hear, but I will have to take that chance. Hurry then, we must not keep Rahasia waiting.
Shen, you're safe.
Rahasia! Well, thank goodness you managed to escape.
It was all thanks to this kind Jedi that we managed to get this far at all. I thank you, Jedi, for all that you have done for us.
We know that you must have gone to great personal risk to get us out of the Sandral estate undetected.
Nem szükséges,
But surely we can...
There you are, Shen.
Father! Mr. Matale!
Rahasia!
Father!
Mr. Sandro.
Nurik.
Alan!
I knew this was all your doing. I knew you had captured my son.
You had taken my Cassus from me long before that. You started it.
I don't want to hear any of your excuses. Now I will get revenge for your transgressions.
Please listen to him, Father.
Why should I listen to the Jedi? All you want is to remain with that Sandral harlot.
My daughter is not a harlot, Matale dog! We are trying to be reasonable here, of course. We are sensible people, after all. But our children are being so stubborn.
If Shen would just understand that he has to do what I want, this would all be solved easily. But he is my son. I don't want to lose him.
And I won't let my daughter go with him. My little Rahesia.
Father!
I don't know why we fight like this. We got along in the beginning, didn't we, Alan?
I don't know how you can think of that when we have our children trying to go away together.
Well, it wouldn't be so bad, would it? Shen seems to genuinely care for my Rahesia. He might be a good husband for her someday.
As much as I may dislike it, I think I see it too. I suppose I might be convinced to see that Sandral girl with my son, if she is loyal to him. But I don't trust you a centimeter farther, old man. Your daughter may treat Shen well, but you will never see them. They will live with me.
Of course not, you pompous old windbag. They'll be living with me.
Miért nem egyezkedtek?
I will not have them set foot in a Sandral household.
They shall not live with the Matales.
Then you propose to buy us a new house, do you?
Oh, well, yes, actually, that sounds like a good idea.
I'm surprised. That does sound like a good idea.
We should discuss this more.
Thank you, Master Jedi, for bringing us together and getting our parents to accept us.
We will praise you to the council for what you have done and name our children after you.
Thank you again. We will remember you always.
No. Ez ilyen Róma és Júlia-szerű történet akart volna lenni. Kaptam 500 kreditet. Akkor... Ja, beszélni kell ott majd a szöreggel, hogy legyőztük. Meg akkor a romokhoz el kell nézni. Nem léptek szintet. Pedig azt hittem.
You.
Na, itt vagyunk a romoknál. Milyen nyelven mit tudok mondani? Meg mindig nem értem.
The droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand.
Hey,
I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manan. But why would a droid on Dantooine be programmed to speak ancient Selkath? It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malak likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins.
Te valamiféle őr vagy? Mióta vagy itt?
10 revolutions would take more than 20,000 years. If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake.
Kik azok az értékek, akikről beszélsz?
These builders must have been an extinct people. Though it is strange, there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information.
Ja, az nem kell nyelv, amúgy. Nem tudom, milyen nyelv lehet ez. Láttad most már az építőket? Mi az a csillagkozó? De mi az, vagyis mit csinál ez?
The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. The Star Forge sounds like some type of weapon, perhaps. Or in fact, it could be anything.
Ez valami gyárvai fegyvertelep lehet?
Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect the Star Forge is more powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else.
Hol találjuk a csillagkozót?
The droid must be talking about poor Nemo. The Council sent him here to investigate, and it cost him his life.
Te öltem meg itt fekvőket? Hogy bizonyíthatnám érdemességemet?
Revan and Malik unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Star Forge. Now Malik is using the Star Forge to fuel his conquest of the Republic. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Star Forge. The Republic is depending on us.
Volt én cseliköppenyem. Mindegy, én felveszem ezt a lovogi köppenyt. Ugye sok ilyen erőt nem használhatunk páncélba. Eléggé szívós. De minek mondjam, nem nagyon szabsződik. azt a képességnek mindenféleképpen adnunk kell, hogy droidolni, tehát... Úgy tűnik azért ez az ütéshez sebzőhez a fejlesztett. Tehát kísérjük, de nem sikerült. Megnyomunk egy gombot. Véletlenszerűen. Beszélni kell hozzá. Hát ilyen okos számítógép ez. Megint beszéljünk. Azon a csünkünk 3 bolygót, ami a halott világ közé tartozik. Terméketlen, az biztos. Vulkánikus. Meg talán a sivatagos. Akkor ez sikerült.
I'm here.
Hát, maradjunk a droid bonításnál. Tényleg a sikerült is. Na, ez könnyebb volt. Beszéljünk. Beállítottuk. Akkor megint beszéljünk a számítógéphez. Most olyat, ahol égetett, gondolom óceáni a halak, füves az egyértelmű, meg az erdős. Na, ez ki is jött. Na.
This must be what Revan and Malik found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began. This is a map, some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malak must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves, but we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found.
Most mi is valójában a
I
csillagkorú?
don't know, but Revan and Malak were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more. But I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world. And if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Tatooine, and here's Manan. But there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be.
Talán azon a
I was thinking that too.
világba
This
bukkanunk.
map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malak visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge, and some way to destroy it. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
Akkor arra nem semmi. Akkor menjünk vissza.
Now those Mandalorians know what it's like to be hunted. But now that you've killed some of them, they won't stop until you've defeated their leader. You must find him and kill him too.
Megküldöttem az erőket és megöltem őt.
My daughter can now, I think, rest in peace. Here is the reward I promised you.
Nem kell jutanom.
Please take it. This pitiful amount will never be enough for what you have done for me. Again, I thank you. I will be sure to tell the council of your great deed.
Csak kaptam. Mindegy, az jó is az 1000 kredit. Akkor most már beszélnünk kell a tanácsa, hogy mit találtunk. De előtte megnézem, hogy tudom-e fejleszteni a fénykardomat. Aztán van már lila fénykard, majd azt tettem. Valahol lehet szerezni a lila kristályt.
Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins?
Találtunk egy hiányos
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Star Forge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Star Forge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Star Forge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Star Forge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Star Forge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Star Forge. The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure. Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
Vannak mások is, akik szeretnének
Those who
csatlakozni?
aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
Számítottam, nem fogok
Leave whenever
elbukni.
you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
Na, akkor el kell menni azokra a bolygókra. Fel kell kutatni a csillagkohót. Na. Köszi szépen, hogy megnézted ezt a videót.